Afternoon, boys. How we doing, man? Hope you're well, gentlemen. We're all sitting here with our coffees, ready to talk about these fucking markets. This afternoon doesn't look awful, and the one thing I'm looking at is EG. And we was looking at this on pre-London, essentially looking at EG come to that Friday 50. We do have that weak euro at the moment, massive uncertainty around it. So we're going to see if we could possibly get an entry for EG. So stay tuned, because we may not, we may. It's important what we do in the next 30 minutes, I'd say. But I hope we're well, lads. Men, what's good? Sion, Fletch, Tommy, Stu, T, Michael, Henry, Jed, Nick. My usual fucking family. What's good, man? This morning, there wasn't really much. I just got a latte and a panini ready. Bag. Who's got their coffee? Who's actually sitting with a coffee, man? Because I feel like surely 90... Bro, it's got to be near enough 100%, surely. Actually, I just know some people wouldn't, man. Alright, I reckon that's about 90% of us right now. Yes, Jason, what's good, man? I wish you came to detail as there was a 15-minute fair value wanted to come higher before the move down. Yeah, it was. I mean, we've had another day of a strong dollar. This is mainly why I've been looking at EG, though, really, because I'd say DXY is. I mean, it's going up then going down, right? Like what we saw yesterday. We saw obviously the whole maneuver up, but then price come back down because again we're just still uncertain about it. And again, Bloomberg. I mean, the fucking literal title right now on Bloomberg is State of the US Economy, and that's essentially what they've been talking about for the last 15-20 minutes, and it doesn't look great. Again, a lot of the furlough, essentially because of the US government, and I think, well, secondly, we're going into the second week of no fucking government, pretty much, or a government shutdown. So we're coming into the second week of that, so it's mad. It's mad. So it looks like this is going to stay a little bit for longer. But again, that uncertainty for the dollar just doesn't... it doesn't, in my head, I can't get myself into a GU-EU trade. Like, again, we saw GU had that flip. We're talking about this during the New York session, right? When we first jumped on for New York, this is exactly what we were talking about, right? We were talking about this EU range. Some of you boys remember. If you do, lovely. But we was looking at this EU range. We want to see if price was going to... Because someone said we was at the 0.7 fib, which was perfect. Again, lovely to start having that move down if we wanted to. But I wanted to confirm purely for a couple of reasons. One, just the fucking pure bearishness of the dollar for the economy outlook. We could start moving up. So we had that, and then we had continuations into the PM session. But just obviously failed to continue to break that. I'm pretty sure we've still got this EU higher time frame CRT actually now I'm talking about it. Or is that just the that's just the external low. We've already took that daily CRT. No new daily CRT at the moment forming. Non-DXY. GU's had the same. I mean, look at GU, boys. I mean, this is kind of why I've not been looking too much at trading GU and EU. Well, not gonna have to run out, but GU and EU. This is sort of why I'm fucking being cautious. It's not really giving us that higher time frame price. This is only on the daily time frame. This is like for last week, pretty much. The last week of price action. We're still looking for gold to continue. We nearly come back to areas that we was looking at yesterday New York session. So this is what we were sort of looking at for an entry. Price didn't come. Nearly come back down. Anything towards this Friday 50 would have been perfect to start moving up for the trade. But it looks like we fell just short. I mean, gold is so bullish right now, so it's difficult seeing it in a premium area. Well, discount area in this scenario. What about my fourth? On the water just being Jim. That's fair play. I said 2% you're up August, including the losses. It's crazy. Lovely stuff, my boy. Appreciate you, man. I'm gonna have a look at those. I got a Fanta. Man, you're just one of them man though, innit? You're just one of them dudes who would have like a Fanta. That makes sense to me. Like when I said 95%, like you was within that 5% of people that I wouldn't have thought would have had a coffee. Don't forget I was putting you on. Are you shorts in a 15-minute order block back from not 9:30 last night? EU shorts 9:30 last night. Can only show us around here. This order block. I'm assuming. When did you? When the fuck did you? When did you? Oh, did you get in that last night? Is that when you got in there? So you still win that? What are you aiming for? Send me over, man. I'll have a look at that. Because that could be a really fucking nice trade if you're still winning and aiming for like that Friday low with the CRT. Not the CRT, that external like daily to monthly, daily to weekly. We've just got news as well. Whoa, bro! What? Trilogy Metals is up 250% pre-market. What? Who the fuck are they? And how the fuck has that just happened? Well, the stock price was quite low anyway. Trilogy Metals, was it? Trilogy Metals. Pre-market, it's up 256%. That is insane. Trilogy Metals soars over 220% in pre-market after the US takes stake in the Minerals Explorer. Fucking hell. That'll be a fucking good thing to invest in, boys. That isn't going to sit there. That is going to continue. That is really nice. Obviously, right now you would be buying it at a premium price if you are looking to trade that into New York Stock Exchange Open. That looks like a nuts. Yeah, US to take 10% stake in Trilogy Metals to unlock Alaska mining. It's just fucking sick, innit? Bro, that fucking sentence here just sounds nuts, bro. That just sounds dirty. Unlocking Alaska mining, that's dirty. Could you imagine the minerals they're going to get from fucking Alaska? Trilogy Metals is going to be worth a lot of money in the future. That 255 is not going to be the roof of that stock. Their earnings are going to be nuts, especially if the US actually take a stake in it. Actually, I don't know what's their agreement, bro. That could actually be a nuts thing to put your dough in at the moment. If you are one of those dudes in stocks. Let's have a look. They've invested 36 million. Alongside that stake, the US will receive warrants and options to acquire an additional 7.5. What is? That is actually a very good fucking stock. That is a very good stock. And again, listen, I'm going to say that again. Alongside that, the US will receive warrants and options to acquire an additional 7.5% under certain conditions. Example, construction and infrastructure. South 32. South 32, what company is that? Where's pre-market? Is this not in the New York store? So the London Stock Exchange, Asia Stock Exchange. Oh, here we go. IEA cuts US renewable growth forecast. Policies. I feel like that is what the US are focusing a lot right now. Is mining. More oil, more minerals, more fucking everything. That looks like what they are mainly investing in now. As well as the AI race, of course. So the deal divides the 36 mil roughly between purchases from Trilogy and from its joint venture partner South 32. So South 32 is going to also boom. It's already fucking absolutely been booming. What's going on? What's going on? It's been booming. Booming since September. I'll keep an eye on those, man. Ones to watch, we call them. One to watch. We're seeing EU and DXY so close to its external eyes. I can see them coming in. Yeah, sorry, what was your trade, bro? So I just had to have a read through that, man. Seeing the stock up 255% pre-market, you gotta lay your eyes on that shit. Look at this, boys. So this is the. You man see that? Yeah, you man can see that. This is what Born Flips just sent. I did a quick little graph up on the live signals from the start of August to now, including minus and plus percents when we sent through. This is how they've been. Is that big enough? So this is August through September. 24.5%. That is fucking beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, H2, what's good, broski? D4, what we saying? Yes, Jess, what's good? Jerome, what we saying? Afternoon, bro. You know, with the US government shutdown and the delay of all major news events, does this mean when the government open back up that all news will be released at the same time? No. They will be. They won't come out all at the same time. I don't know what procedure they take, but I'm sure they won't. I mean, really, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna get these datas come out like a week. Like we're just gonna keep on getting pushed back. I can only assume. So we might even miss a few events. Like we might even miss like this NFP. And the results be put onto the next months. But we won't get them all at the same time. Let's have a look at the normal procedure. Because obviously this has happened loads of times before. I say loads of times before, it's happened before. You got a pretty shitty fucking response from chat. So backlogged reports, jobs, CPI, GDP, Treasury data are put on a new release calendar, not all dumped at once. Market sensitive data is prioritised and released at its usual time. So it'll pretty much just be pushback. But yeah, to answer your question, not going to dump it all at once. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to do it, bro, to be massively honest with you. But yeah, that would shake the markets. They would not do that. Bro, AI is so advanced now, I can't tell which video is real or not. Bro, I keep seeing these Jake Paul videos, bro, and they look... Hey, bro, these videos look so real. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, some of them look mad, bro. Like, some of them, when they don't have a watermark on, bro, you actually need to venture into the comments, bro. I just assume shit's fake now, to be honest with you. It's kind of fucking fried my head. I don't even know what to look at no more. When it comes to, like... On Instagram, like, if you go on Instagram, like, I reckon, like, genuinely, like, 95% of shit is not... is like, fake in some way. Most shit on there is just so fake, bro. That's why we barely post on there, man. It's just such a fake app. HS Tiki Toki doing makeup, bro. That's crazy, man. Okay, makes sense. For some reason, I thought it would be all at once, which would have actually destroyed the markets temporarily. Yeah, 100%. Bro, bearing in mind, like, they're never gonna try and fuck the markets like that. They don't want the markets to be unstable. The US don't want the markets to be unstable. So yeah, they'll do it in the most like trampoline landing as they can, if you know what I mean. They'll do it in the just try and soften the blow as much as possible. Regardless, it's so uncertain, but yeah, that would fuck the markets, bro. That would completely fuck the markets. Bro, imagine that, man. That would be fucking nuts. That'd be scary. When government opens again, bearish dollar in it, more dollars printed. I mean, the reason why I would be bearish for it to be open again is because we're going to get the data and we look weak on... I'm pretty sure we don't look great on data in terms of labour. So if we still have the sort of bearish labour market, we are going to be looking at the continuation of that rate cut for October and possibly even December. So yeah, from that point of view, I'll be looking at the bearish dollar. The thing is, which is weird at the moment, bruv, and I don't kind of understand it, is why the dollar is strong. Or why I don't actually fully get it. Even I know the yen is very weak at the moment. It's very weak. I mean, today it's not doing bad. Like it's just been chilling the fuck out today, right? But yesterday it was dreadful. Day before that it was even what would you call this? You would call this you'd call this into the new week, right? So the opening of the new week because of the Prime Minister situation. Made it so bearish, but I don't understand why the market pushed to the dollar for that, even though the dollar is so weak. So for me, I find that confusing as fuck. That's why I think EG have just been the nicest thing to focus on. I just realised I've been talking so much, I didn't even look at fucking EG. Bro, I need to start shutting the fuck up. You mainly got to tell me, bro, if I'm talking too much, you just need to tell me to shut the fuck up. There's actually no 5 minute here, to be honest. We're going to have to go off this 15, so we haven't seen it close below yet, so we'll have to wait for this next 15. Alright, that's alright then, okay. But if I'm talking for too long, boys, tell me, innit? Just say, mate, shut the fuck up, brother. But this 15-minute candle's key. Key. Bearing in mind for EG, we're looking for the shorts of the Friday 50, that weaker euro over the pound. Ooh, let me get notes from the speech last night as well. Let's get the notes from that. Just read the Lagarde and Bailey speech yesterday. I've only got 40 seconds. Christian Lagarde, let's get some notes. She called for stricter regulation for non-bank financial institutions, shadow banks, because their assets are huge. 350% of Europe's GDP, yet currently less regulated. Emphasise regulatory parity. Don't weaken bank rules, but raise oversight when non-banks engage in bank-like functions. On interest rates, she said the current stance is not fixed. Future cuts are possible depending on how inflation and other data evolves. She warned of systematic risk if regulation cannot keep pace with growth in non-bank financial actors. She's so on the non-bank financial actors. She's on there, man. Their stocks are going to be really weak. Bailey, anyway, speak about Bailey. He urged a pragmatic and open-minded approach to AI, focusing less on fear and more on managing real risks. He stressed the need for responsibility across stakeholders, government firms, regulators, and handle AI societal impact. Bailey supported policy and institutional frameworks to encourage investment in innovation. Nice. So pretty much telling people to fucking put money in AI. In that same speech, she also backed government measures to incentivise pension funds to invest more domestically. Nothing really about interest rates, and inflation, which I did kind of want to hear about Andrew Bailey. Okay, not much from that. It looks like we're not going to get this. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm a dickhead. I just realised we still got 5 minutes for the 15-minute candle. What a knobhead. Yeah, gold just continuing, man. It's fucking annoying because coming to that Friday 50 would have been so nice. Same thing as yesterday. Like we're just not seeing price come to these levels. Let's have a little look. It's a real shame. It is a real fucking shame. Entries there, you would have got in. Entries way up here. You would have. That's the thing with gold. It just absolutely booms. You need to catch it so quick. You catch it so quick. How are EJ and you? I mean, we're barely moving on. Makes sense on EJ. Not much from the euro. Not much from the yen. GJ moving down a bit. UJ's just continuing up at the moment. Mate, you still bullish EU-GU? I am, mainly. But, I mean, mainly for GU, bro. Mainly for GU. Not massively for EU. I think EU sort of lost its... Especially right now with the economy. But I'm still sort of bullish on GU. In terms of the grand scheme of things, right? But, right now, the uncertainty makes me not want to trade it at all. Until I've got more confirmations of that bias. Or not that bias, if you know what I mean. So that's why I'm more focusing on EG, because obviously we can see a decent differentiation between both economies. EU stuff like EU is just hard to get in at the moment because you've got such a weak dollar and such a bullish such a bearish euro, such a bullish dollar. Entries for it is just so difficult, especially if you trade Asian liquidity. None of those are going to play out in these type of one-directional markets. Yep, gold at all-time high, boys. We should be seeing ourselves to, like I've been saying, we should be seeing ourselves to 4K this week. Try to show through this detail as well. I just want the easy EU buys, man. Yeah, trust me. So do I. I mean, that was like the story at the start of the year, man. It was like the main story this year was like 1.7 euro to the dollar. So you'd see essentially a much stronger euro than the dollar this year. Which we have seen, really. We have seen that. Dollar's been really weak this year, but because of the uncertainty, it's really helping the dollar survive. Who's Bellamy? 2-6, lads. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Record high, 30 minutes until the start of the cash trade. I'm Matt Miller. Danny Berger is on assignment. She's at Citadel's Future of Global Markets conference. We'll check in with her later this hour. Bloomberg Open Interest starts right now. Coming up, this market is experiencing signs of fatigue. The AI-driven rally hitting extremes, with Citi warning that investors may soon start cashing in. OpenAI cementing its role as kingmaker, but the stock moves driven by the company are giving traders.com flashbacks. And Citadel billionaire Ken Griffin says,
I mean, gold buys from 3948. How high you see this going? There's not. I don't see much of a floor, really. Much of a roof, sorry. With gold at the moment, continues, bro. It's just going up. It just all depends on when the markets get a bit more certain. That's literally it. You start seeing gold retrace a bit more. But right now, that is not the story. We've still got massive uncertain markets at the moment, so hence why gold is still booming. But until further news, sort of thing. Look at EG. Perfect. Had that trade through. Have no 15-minute here. We have no point of interest here at all. That's fucking shite. IFEG is then, lads. I want to see for. Okay, no. Oh, fucking gold. Let's go sell some dicks. Wow. But we are still seeing that much weaker euro as well. It's not even a 5-minute. It said from up here. Wow. This is EG for you though, man. It loves not giving you a fair value. One thing to note about EG, it loves not giving you a fair value. We got one here. But like in terms of this bullish leg here, just so wicky. Exact same with the sort of leg we're trying to get into now. Pushing down beautifully though. Just giving us fuck up. Is anyone else looking at EG? What's the kill zone for New York? I'd say 1 to 3, bro, and then 3 to 4 is your silver bullet. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of EG, we still got to really see. I want to see how this GU really reacts. The no fair values is fucking annoying. Let's have a little look what's come out for it. Traders see a minimal chance of a BOE rate cut in November. Many expect any easing might be delayed until 2026. That's strong for the pound. US dollar strength is being dampened by delays in major US economic data because of the shutdown, limiting its upside. But we're still fucking moving, aren't we? So it's a good point. Again, we're not really looking at cutting interest rates, and again, the ECB are possibly looking at interest rates in the future. Again, their interest rates at the moment are what, 2.15, so even nearly half of ours. And now they're looking for cuts, and we're not until 2026 possibly. So that stance there is so good for a bearish EG. EU buyers, I wouldn't look at EU buyers to be honest, bro. Purely off the weak euro, not even because of the dollar today, but purely off the weak euro. It's just a difficult position to be in. Gold is such a fucker. Such a fucker. Where would you look for EG to go to? It's a good question. So realistically, just to that Friday low is all I really care about. To that external. That's all I really want to be grabbing. So the move from this Friday 50 to the external. Could go anywhere, but we've got a really weak euro, so it could continue. But for me, that's all I want to grab there. The external low, easy. That's my TP. GUCRT. What time frame? We're talking about this daily here that we've still got. Corona. Corona. Again, I mean, the dollar's just showing that strength in these weak markets. So I don't know if I would really look for the move up just yet. But I mean, that's the thing. Like we're on the daily. We're possibly even coming lower than this candle. That was CRT anyway. In fact, we have. So it kind of invalidates this CRT because we've come lower. I mean, we've only just recently come lower, but that would invalidate this CRT really playing out. Us continuing lower in a different candle here. Especially after failing to break after 4 daily candles. You know? There's so many stocks actually doing really well at the moment. Really well. New York Stock Exchange owner to invest $2 billion in poly market. That's nuts. What? Well, that's actually massive. New York Stock Exchange owner just is investing $2 billion into the poly market. Roughly 286,000 active users as of July 2025. 9 billion in. That's nuts. There's gonna probably market been smashing it. Right. So tokenization, the partnership contemplates tokenization initiatives bridging more traditional finance with decentralized finance tools. That is massive. Yeah, gold to 4K is fucking imminent, lads. It is imminent. It's gonna be quite good for like shit like Ethereum. It's gonna be really good for like Ethereum. Probably can come to all-time highs again. To be fair, it's only August at all-time highs. That sort of helps Bitcoin, I guess, as well. It's just not wanting it, is it, EG? EG is just not wanting it. If we take that daily low, then you look at I'd be happy with the 15 really. But again, I just don't want to be buying the euro because of the weakness of it. Well, you got an EG. So look what you got in from Fletch. 1 minute fair value. Wait, what? Send it to me on Discord if you can, Fletch. We'll have a look at it. I love the look of EG coming down. I love the look of that position, man. Gold's coming. It's coming. Yeah. White House threatens to not pay workers furloughed by the shutdown. That's what I wanted to say earlier. That's something I was talking about earlier as well, which is fucked. Yeah, Fletch. Let me set that position, man. Oh, you send it nice. What's the Friday low? This looks horny. Like the look at this. Daddy-O speaking, he's saying he's a Bridgewater Associates founder. He said gold is the one, pretty much. Got 40 minutes to open, just under 40 minutes now. Nice, Michael. What are you aiming for, man? Top of the 5. We've got 5. Oh, IFVG. Oh, right, nice. Nice. What are you boys aiming for? For me, TP's Friday low. For me, that's what we want. Yeah. Yeah, I know, man. That's the situation right now, man. All-time lows. Take it to the fucking floor, mate. Oh. Take it to the fucking floor, mate. Let's have a look how much RR that would be if you just fucking took it to the absolute low. That gotta be all-time low. Bro's going for Bro's going for the 2002 lows. It's not a bad trade though, Michael. You're looking at 430 RR. Fucking hell. Let's see if we can hit this. I'm not in this, bro. No, I don't trade New York session. This is essentially what I was looking at for London session, but we just didn't see the volume in the market actually move price to the Friday 50. We was on the way there, and obviously we just failed to come up. A few boys are in here though, but we was looking at this really early this morning, about 6:30, 7 o'clock. We was looking at EG sells purely because of the weak euro, stronger pound, stance on monetary policy. EU from a fucking political perspective is weak as shit right now. So yeah, we are looking for that weak EG. It was just a shame that this morning I couldn't jump in because, pardon me, we didn't have that move up. But now it looks nice to sell. Yeah, that should pass phase 1. To be fair though, you might be sticky with spreads. Bro, imagine if you actually hit a trade like this, but like it just taps stop, like just gets spreaded out because you was in during news early on, but it just drops all the way to all time. Low, 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 low. Low, 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 low. I was night shining armor in humility. Oh, that's a banger. Does everyone know that tune? Everyone should know that tune. Really? I was night shining armor in humility. I actually don't even remember what that song's called at all. Just about. What are you boys aiming for on this? Anyway, just out of curiosity. Yeah, I'd say have a safe stop. For me, like I would always round this up to 6 pips. I just wanna have Fletcher's trade on here though. For me, that would be the safest stop. So I mean, we shouldn't really see price come higher, or if we do, we're just not right. So your stop loss should invalidate your setup, but still have it safe enough, you know. You had a gold guy. What the fuck is up with you, bro? Just realised my mic's turned up bare loud. Let me turn my mic down a little bit so you man can like. It might be a lot more quiet, so you might have to turn it up, but that sounded like it had to be done for some reason. My mic was turned up the whole way. All-time low, John Bellion. I'd play it if he weren't copyright. What's the thing with YouTube, bruv? Oh. I was a knight in shining armor in Germany. Knight in shining armor. Yeah, we're seeing a could potentially continue to move up or not. Lows. Right. G longs I actually think is a good position. I'd say a few reasons why. Yesterday, I thought we were gonna say something similar to yesterday, right? We had the strong dollar in the sort of the first half, and then coming into the back half, we had the weak dollar, right? And just rebalanced all those price action. Here's where we could start having that. We've taken prior day low as well, prior week low, so a good area for price to start moving up. Move up to prior day 50, detail prior day, whatever you want to really aim for. Could even go to prior day 50, stuff like that, prior week 50, sorry. But I like the idea of those GU guys. It's similar here, obviously this was way earlier, but it's sort of similar to what I'm saying here. We had like sort of that bearish day, and then we just retraced everything. Exactly what we had yesterday. It's not following suit with DXY, as you can see. It kind of is actually, I guess. As you can see, we're still seeing EU. DXY's taking the prior day high, right? So yeah, we've got the divergence there. EU hasn't taken the prior day low, but DXY has taken the high and GU's taken the low. So that makes sense. I sniped GU buys almost TP 12 PM candle high. Sniped GU buys 12 PM candle high. That's what I was thinking, Michael, man. That's what I was thinking. Like, surely if you're... Surely it's like promotion, like free promotion to another YouTube fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? I think it's weird. And also, if you want me to entice people to this app, how am I going to entice them with shit music? I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. Turn it up a slight bit. Oh, it's too low now. Oh, sorry. That should be better. Why has DXY flipped bullish, maze? Purely the uncertainty around the yen, the Japanese economy, and all markets in general. Really, again, massive uncertainty over in Europe. So uncertainty in Europe, uncertainty in Japan. There is uncertainty in DXY, but DXY is the world's currency, so you will pretty much see the DXY come up on top. But I mean, we've been bullish, but then we've just retraced the move. Like yesterday, we was bullish, retraced the move, and I kind of want to see the same thing happen today. We'll see. I may or may not have full ported EU trade. Wait, EU? Wait, what trade, Born? Or Ben? Why do I call you Born Flips? Or is that your name on Discord or something? Or am I just a dickhead? Is it? I keep saying Born Flips. I'm assuming it's Ben then. What was your one? I'll put both on. Michael, what was your trade? Send it to me on Discord. This is EG, bro. Yeah, I bare wish we had gifts of YouTube, man. That'd be sick. That'd be sick. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Oh, this is pretty bad to have up. Wait, sorry. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. The current keyframe frequency is 8.3 seconds. No doubt. I don't really know how the fuck that works. Footsie's up, CAC's up, DAC's up. Everything looks up. Still running nice and EG. Still looking nice. Oh, you mean EG? Good stuff, Ben. This is a good trade, bro. It's a good trade. This is what, again, this is exactly what I was looking for London session. I just didn't get it. So if you're in this, fair play. This is beautiful. Or something similar to this. Just the EG short after taking the Prado 50. Yes, Pascal, I'm good, my boy. How you doing, man? It's in chart check. Yeah, see, yeah, this, I like this. Is this 50% of that? Oh, okay, yeah. See, that's a stop I probably would have had. Both trades fucking beautiful though, lads. Both trades beautiful. Bro, if you full ported, then I would put. I wouldn't put stop loss to break even. I'd fucking take profits. Just don't put stop loss break even, man. Don't make that a rule. Especially for a trade like this, it looks great. I would say, yeah, just take some profits out. I mean, talk to me. What's the scenario there, Ben? Like, what are you full porting? Are you full porting like a challenge? Is like, talk to me. Let me understand, and then I can kind of give you the best outcome. By the way, what happened to the speeches yesterday? Let me get the notes up again. There wasn't much said, to be honest, from Bailey. I did read those out about 20 minutes ago. I read them out again for you. So, Christine Lagarde, the notes from her speech, she called for stricter regulations of non-bank financial institutions, shadow banks, because their assets are huge, yet currently yet less regulated. Emphasised regulatory parity, I don't know what this word meant. Don't weaken bank rules, but raise oversight when non-banks engage. It's essentially talking about putting way more regulation on non-bank financial institutions. So I'm assuming that's companies, possibly like Revolut, I think maybe. I'm not 100% too sure. She had a little bit of a stance on interest rate. So this is sort of what I was focused on, and the news I was focused on. On interest rates, she said that the current stance is not fixed. Future cuts are possible depending on how inflation and other data evolves. So again, key to stay up to date with inflation and labour data and sort of PMI and retail sales and stuff like that coming out of the European economy. She warned of systematic risk if regulations cannot keep pace with growth in non-bank financial actors. Main thing I took from it was there could potentially be cutting interest rates, right? And again, it's weak for the currency. In terms of Bailey, he urged a pragmatic and open-minded approach to AI, focusing less on fear and more on managing real risks. He stressed the need for responsibility across stakeholders, government firms, and regulatories to handle AI's social impacts. Bailey supported policy and institutional frameworks to encourage investment in innovation of AI. In the same speech, he also backed government measures to incentivise pension funds to invest more domestically. So, nothing about interest rates, nothing about like inflation or anything like that. They say it's too high, it's too low, or interest rates being holding. I think right now, I think we're going to hold interest rates, so that's the reason why he didn't really fucking say anything. Which is even more why I'm weaker on EG than sort of just from that weaker euro. But yeah, again, we didn't get massive news from it, to be brutally honest. The only thing I've really took from the Lagarde speech is that we're kind of possibly going to have weaker. I mean, not weaker, but lower interest rates. So a cut of interest rates potentially. I wouldn't say a cycle because their interest rates have been cut a few times this year. But yeah, mainly just looking at focusing on data coming up. So inflation, I would say labour, retail, PMI, services, manufacturing, stuff like that. But labour market and inflation, I think, is the keys. I already have emotional damage ended very late. Wait, Ben. I would say, yeah, it's a good point that T's made. I'm going to read it out because it's a good point. In the most respectful way, I think you need to learn everything, bro, and take a step back. But I know you'll get there, but seem a bit all over the place right now. No, don't be, mate. If it fails, it fails. If anything close to 1%, could find a good trade tomorrow. Exactly, very good point. I haven't even started learning yet, to be honest, mate, but just copying signals. I would say in terms of signals, though, like, it's still, I sort of understand risk and understand. I mean, at the end of the day, like, you might be sitting there with an account that's in 7% drawdown like 6% drawdown, and you can only lose a couple more trades. You think, right, fuck it, I'm going to place this one, bit more risk, fair play. But again, if you're in a situation where you've got a brand new account, you don't just randomly full pull. You always want to keep the same risk, especially when trading funded accounts. And the risk I would say use is 1% or lower. Some people use 0.5, some people use 1, either or. But it's really important to, again, learn the markets you're in. I'd say even if you do signals, learn about the markets. I mean, we're live every day, so you boys can get any information you need for free, realistically, in terms of questions you may can ask. I'm in 5.2% drawdown before this trade, bro. How are you in that drawdown, do you reckon? Do you reckon you're in that drawdown for over-risking? Because even the signals like this month so far, they're up decently. Last month was up. So I don't know how you're in drawdown. EK, bro, you stole my trade. I said, years ago. EK, bruv. Who's in EG, sorry? Fletch, Ben. I copied a terrible trader's trade, not your trades. Yours made me percent, but takes it back away. Ah, got you. I'll be honest, bro. I know, like, it may seem that we don't send trades in all the time. I mean, we don't, right? We don't. But the reason for that is because we're analysing these markets and giving you guys the best possible trades, the trades that we place on our accounts. So this is why we've got the other sections like live positions that Lou places in there. The trial ones I wouldn't advise taking. It's just literally just the traders on trial. But in terms of the trades we've got, if you just stick to those, you will earn a decent amount of money. We've got people that are funded and literally just placing our trades to get payouts now and consistently getting payouts. So it is genuinely just a case of knowing that there's not that many trades, but the reason for that is because we do analyse these markets deeply. Well, this month we're already up a decent bit. What are we up this month so far in the SIGs? So we had the gold trade on the 1st, which was 3.5. Have we had any others? No, it was Stu's trade. We've got Bitcoin trades. I think we've had this month so far. We've had one. I think 1 TP. Yeah, this month so far we've had 1 TP on Bitcoin. That was 4R. So this month so far, first 7 days of it, we're up 4R through crypto, 3.5 through metals. Nothing on Forex yet this month. Together up 7.5. So again, just focus on those will be better. Apex banged some cryptos. Yeah, he's got a nice crypto in there. I think he's got another one today as well, doesn't he? We've got another crypto he sent in today. Let's have a look at the trade he sent in. EG's running beautifully. It was running nicely, but Bitcoin's took a massive dip. Oh, we said move stop loss. Move stop loss to 4-1. So now I'm confused. Move stop loss up. Oh, we said take some profits earlier. Right, I'm just gonna have that. I'm just gonna pop it on as what it was initially. Let's keep it there. How's that AG doing? All bit of a reversal here. Ben Zainal's going. Yes, Chaz, what's good, bro? Yeah, I'm in it too. Nice. Oh yeah. Sorry, Mark, you're in it too. This is your trade. I'll be taking the live signals, to be honest. Yeah, I mean they're sweet as well. They're sweet as well. I mean, yeah, you just brought the stats up from 24.5% or whatever it was. August through September. For that signal, so much better when you understand and learn the market itself, then you can make your own judgment of the trades with confidence with the providers. 100%. 100%. I agree with that totally, Jerome. Totally. It's always good to know where you've got your money. Even if I've got money in real estate, I would like to understand a little bit about real estate, you know. If I invest in a company, let's just say that sell fucking, I don't know, let's say some random shampoo. I'd want to know about fucking shampoo. So, even though I might not be need to know basis, but I feel like understanding it is really key. Why the fuck not as well, you know? Thoughts on gold? I'm still looking for the continuations of gold. We've took a massive dip on it so far, but I still want to see the continuation of gold to 4K. Might not be today, but I still want to see that continuation to 4K. Yeah, spreads are crazy, innit? From across the continent. Hey boys, make sure you man are subscribed. We're doing alright at the moment. We need 290. 290 we need. Let's see how many days. Been on a tear this year. Well, yeah, boys, make sure you're subbed if you're not, man. And make sure you like the stream. Help out the account, man. Help out the communes. Well, they're down quite a lot. That's massive. Yeah, there's talks about possibly two more cuts. So I reckon that again, that dollar bullishness isn't really going to hold for too long. But these data points are just coming out so slowly, which is just a massive shit thing. Because we've just got uncertainty around the dollar. We don't really have that bearishness through data being weak. So it's a difficult stance to have. Mm. You guys was faulty after back testing my results. What chart does everyone use? Spread seems quite off for Alpha Capital. Have you tried the Philip Nova one? I've not actually traded Jeff for you with Alpha. Let me look at the. Let me go on the account. This one, bro. What one was that? What one is it? Whatever chart this one is. Uh, how do I? How do I see which one this is? Yeah, defo this, bro. Defo this. Sweet man. Speak to you in a bit, man. Jump on Clash later. Come on, G. Yes, Nolan. What we saying, bro? We could do the silver bullet time. What's that? No way, bro. Oh, no fucking way, man. Oh, I don't even be. What R is that as well, Stu? That's so unlucky. Oh, you man, rewind the stream and just let me know what one I was on. Was that Vantage? Yeah, Vantage. I think it was Vantage. Yeah, this one seems the best. The Vantage one seems the best, to be honest, for ACG. I'm just going to pop this one on because it just does seem the best. No, nothing today, bro. I wanted to get in EG cells from the Friday 50, but as you can see, we just come in too late. There was nothing I could have got in this morning. I don't want to go in the buys up because obviously the Euro's weak, so yeah, it's unlucky. But these positions came New York time. Should we see how these pan out? Yeah, sweet Jason. I'll see you tomorrow, my boy. I do want to. We will see if we do get anything decent. Hopefully we get a much better race session and a start to a London session so we can actually fucking get in something. Goal's still continuing up though. Still continuing up. But boys, I'm gonna jump off as well, man. We've been on here for just an hour and a half, near enough now anyways. But I'll see you boys tomorrow. I'm back with a pre-London at 6:30. See you boys there. Hopefully we can get a bit more of understanding of these markets. Obviously we're still going to be in this US shutdown, so it's always going to be difficult. But we'll see what we can do, man. Lovely stuff, Daniel. Godspeed with that, my boy. Godspeed. But yeah, catch you boys tomorrow. Daniel as well. You ever look at any trades? I will start looking at more within the pre-runs for the GR30s as well. So always remind me to look at GR30 because I will forget. I'll be so fixated on GUE, UEG. It's just a joke. So let me know. You man, love you all. Take care. No stupid fuck.